Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the very last live breaks. Thank you all for coming along, joining me for this last one. We are doing a double break. It is our break 7. So break 7, we have got, of course, our 2025 Topps Chrome Update Mega Box, our 2024 Leaf Box, and the main attraction for break 7 is our 2026 Bowman Hobby. And then afterwards we will be going straight into break 8, our final break. And that is our 5-box Mega Mixer as the anniversary break. So it's not been an easy decision to come to. It's been one made of multiple facets go into it, basically. But yeah, I just felt like now was a good time to call it a day. Genuinely, I am so grateful to every one of you that has bought into my breaks over these last 4 and a bit years. Everybody that's tuned in, signed up, subscribed. It's been absolutely wonderful. It's done immeasurable help towards my mental health, my stress levels, anxiety levels. It's been so wonderful being able to connect with all of you guys in private messages, in the groups, and to hear your stories as well for the cards. It really has been a wonderful experience from start to finish. So I just want to say thank you very much to everybody that's been a part of this journey. It really has. So that's the soppy stuff out of the way. We're going to get into the meat of the break. I'm going to go through the teams. Thank you very much, Ben. That's lovely to see. That's really nice. Well, let's see if we can pull another 101 tonight, eh? Okay, so I did make a bit of a boo-boo with a random wheels on this one, but Ben and Mark have sorted it out with me as well. So I'm going to go through this. Paul with the Jays and the Braves, Adam with the Red Sox, Phillies, White Sox and Giants, Ben with the Yankees and the Mets, Ben Alexander with the Rangers and the Astros, Kev with the Mariners and the Rays, Gooley with the Dodgers and D-backs, Mark with the Royals Cardinals, Chris with the Cubbies and the Orioles, Andrew with the Pirates and the Guardians, Mark Kingham with the Reds and the Angels, Matt Brindle with the Rockies and the Padres, Michael with the Brewers, Tigers, Gooley with the Athletics and the Marlins, and Michael again with the Nationals and the Twins. Yeah, let's end with some bangers, eh? Let's not feeling sorry for ourselves. So, we're going to get going with our Leaf Trinity. We are guaranteed at least a patch out of this. This has actually been one of my favourite products of this season, at least. I've really enjoyed this. It's a nice, simple product. Just the 1 pack per box. It's a bit of a no-nonsense product. It is, of course, unofficial. It's unlicensed. But the fact that you get a guaranteed hit in here is a nice little one. Wow. So we're starting with a Jefferson Cuero. And he is numbered to 15. That is the lowest card numbered out of this box, out of this set that I have had. That is a 7 of 15. For the Milwaukee Brewers. That's our very first hit. That is fantastic. We start as we mean to go on, ladies and gents. Everything will get top loaded as we go, well, later on. Just to help speed it up a bit. Cash Mayfield. Cash Mayfield, one of those optics. And then we have also got Braden Montgomery. That is our patch out of this product. Very nice. Like I say, it's always nice to get a guaranteed hit out of a box. And a guaranteed patch out of this one. It's for Braden Montgomery. And then our other optic card on there, as I say, was Cash Mayfield. Focus. There we go. Lovely effect on those ones. Like those very much. And he was numbered 75 of 290. That's 75 of 290. Thank you very much, Tim. It's been, yeah, it has been. It's been really nice just being able to just sit, talk baseball cards to you guys. I know it's really cool that you're even here, being as though you're not even in the break, mate. So it's really nice of you. Thank you. Tyler Black. There's a Cam Collier. Braden Taylor. There's Pete Rose. Noah Schultz. It's a good one for the White Sox. Sal Stewart. And Colt Emerson for the Mariners. So we're going to move straight into our Topps Chrome Update 2025. We are aware, hopefully, that there are still some patches available out of this product. How awesome would it be if we caught a patch tonight? One of our rookie patches. An auto would be lovely. We have already found a card number to 15 in this break. Jefferson Cuero for the Milwaukee Brewers is an outrageously good little hit. Box is empty. I'm going to move our, there you go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in, 7 packs in this one. Of course, every card in here is chrome, so every card in here will be getting a sleeve at the very least. Keep Ryan Hayes in his Reds gear. Still feels a bit weird seeing that one. Augustin Ramirez, we know him from breaks this season. We have seen that autograph. Tyler Megill for the Mets, who I and many have seen play live. Adil Amador is a rookie debut card for the Rockies. One of our Prism cards is Drake Baldwin on the rookie for the Braves. And our refractor is Dalen Lyle. Let's pop Mr. Baldwin up on a stand. And why not? Because it's Mr. Lyle. I wonder if we're going to get one last sighting of Michael Nelson Trout. Of course, friend of the channel. As we're all well aware, having pulled that 1 of 1, how could he not be friend of the channel? Braxton Fulford. Seren Rafaela on his second year card. Jose Trevino. Clay Holmes. It's for the Mets. Kumar Rocker for the Texas Rangers. That is our next Prism on the rookie debut. And Mick Abel. Nice one for the Minnesota Twins. While we're here, by the way, how low can we go? We have, of course, pulled a 101 this season. Do we think we can do it again? We're already at 15. That is our low card so far for the break. Do we think we've got another one of one in us while we're still here? Jackson Jobe on a rookie debut. Ryan Rollerson. That's for the Colorado Rockies. Chase Meadroth. 1 of 1 and 8/5 would be incredible. Brent Rooker is our All-Star Game refractor. Rainbow is beautiful on that one. Michael McGreevy for the Cardinals. And Moises Ballesteros, rookie card for the Cubbies. Let's get these hits spread out, shall we? What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we've got every team represented, or every card representing a different team so far. That's pretty cool. There is a Jace Young out of here. That's going to the Tigers, obviously. Marcelo Maya. Matthew Lugo. That is another Prism, but that's a slightly different one, actually. That's a very different little pattern, actually. That's a lovely one. Cal Riley on the power players. Insert. There's Christian Campbell's rookie debut. And a Cal Riley Ray Wave. That is a gorgeous card. Congratulations on that one. We'll be going out to Kev. Fabulous card. From his record-setting season, obviously. Go back to your comment, Ben. I absolutely love that optimism. A 1 of 1 and a numbered to 5. Ooh, the mere thought of it. Chills. Come on, focus. Thank you. Thomas Harrington. Andres Munoz. Jobit Vivas. Max Kepler. Alejandro Osuna. It's a nice one for the Rangers. And our next Ray Wave is a Ryan Gusto. This one is for the Astros. Quality control on these ones looks really good. This is second or third box of this that I've opened. We haven't got the same problems that we've had in previous Chrome releases, or update Chrome releases at least. I have been a bit plagued by bad quality control over the years. Doesn't seem to be too much of a factor in this one, at least. Victor Caratini for the Astros. Craig Yoho, the Milwaukee Brewers. Jonathan Aranda, that's for the Rays. There's an Aaron Judge. That's a Night Terrors. Cool little insert there for the Yankees. There's a nice Chase Dollander for the Rockies. And a John Rave. This one going out to the Royals. I am, of course, going to have to condense the stage because we're filling it up massively with all of those prisms and ray waves. Judge isn't going to go up on the stage, but it is a cool card to get in his sleeves straight away. And this is it, our last pack of Chrome Update. I don't think we've got a patch. That's a shame. Shane Smith gets us going for the White Sox. William Abreu. Tim Tower, another man whose autograph we've seen on the channel. Manny Machado is our next All-Star Game Rainbow Parallel. There is an Adil Amador, this time on the Prism. And Mason Miller, the the fabled closer for the San Diego Padres. We briefly went offline then. Am I back on, guys? Just wait for confirmation on that one. That was really weird. Successfully connected. Give us a wiggle, give us a wave, give us a shout. Let us know that the stream is still live and working. But nothing but bloody problems. Yeah, cool. Excellent. Bowman. Guaranteed autograph out of this box. This is my first taste of Bowman 2026. So we've got the hobby here, obviously. And in break number 8, we have got a very lovely mega box of this as well. So there's Mojo cards to come from there. There's empty box. Good luck everybody with Bowman. Let's see what we're made of. Always look forward to Bowman. Oh yeah, that's a nice design. That's clean. It's a nice design. Rafi Devers is the first card I am seeing of Bowman. I like it. I like the framework on it. Actually kind of reminds me of Bowman. Not Bowman. It is Bowman. Donruss from previous years. I've got Luke Kershaw. There's a Gavin Feen. That is one of our top 100s. I like that this year as well. I like that it's not a landscape card. Matthias Lakem. No, we're still on break number 1 at the minute, mate. Still on break 1. Esmeralyn Valdez for the Pirates. And we've got Jesus Mare, Liam Doyle, and Jorge Quintana for the Padres. We're 1 pack into Bowman in break 1, mate. We have, though, pulled a card numbered to 15 so far. That came out of our Leaf Trinity box. Will Smith for the Dodgers. There is Shohei Ohtani. That's cool. I like that. Electric Sluggers. Avia Arquette. That's a cool one. Josh Noth. Chris Arroyo. And then Ellis Willits for the Nationals. Justin Gonzalez on a first. Cade Snell on a first for the Cubbies. Matt Olson. Oh, number 225. It is a Colson Montgomery hit. And behind that is another lovely one. Colson Montgomery, this one for the White Sox, numbered 14 of 25. Nice low numbered card on this one. He goes straight into his top loader. And behind him, for the Texas Rangers, it is Jack Wheeler. That is beautiful. Color match, first rookie autograph on that one. 110 of 150. Congratulations on that one, Ben Alexander. That is a great little hit for you there, mate. Where were we? Drafted round 6, 175th overall. Looks like a big lad. Jack Wheeler. Beautiful colour match. Front and centre. Yeah, he looks like a power hitter, mate. Anthony Frobos for the Mets. There's Shotaro Morii. It's a nice one for the A's. Siva King, lovely for the Nats. Very sorry, I have dropped. Edward Duran. And Treat Madonna for the Padres. Are there hot boxes in this? Do we know? Could we get more than one autograph? Ketel Marte. There is a Braden Montgomery. This is number 39 on the top 100. Oh, that's a lovely insert. Look at that. Bowman Sterling, Leo DeVries. Again, I'm not sure on how often they come out. I'm sure it's not overly rare. But he is getting sleeved and he is going straight up there. Oh yeah, it's Sterling, isn't it? It's typically one pair box in these releases. That's a lovely card though, Leo DeVries. This time for the A's, we have pulled his autographs many a time actually. Nelly Taylor, first for the Red Sox. And then a first, this is a snakeskin. Ricardo Cova. He's a first for the Mariners. That's a lovely card. That snakeskin design on this this year's release is absolutely wonderful. That really pops off the card. Beautiful. Ismarin Marilyn Valdez, Christopher Polanco, and Daniel Dickinson. Well, I'm happy with Bowman at the minute. Yeah, absolutely. That's a great pack. This is a really cool. Ooh, got a die cut in this one as well. Marcelo Meyer, Connolly Early. Yowza, that's a nice one. For the Colorado Rockies, it is a Charlie Condon, which makes my wife giggle every time at his name. We can all understand why. It's purely the name Charlie. Who doesn't want to go in his little card Condon? That's cool. I'm not sure again on how often these come out, but that's a really cool insert. Love that die cut. I don't like die cuts very often, but that one's a really cool one. Focus. Thank you, Kate Anderson for the Mariners. Kane Martinez. That's a first for the Giants. Tyson Lewis. David Shields. And Sean Paulinane. Yeah. No, not card condom. Card condon. Yay, we've got one at least. There is Zach Neto. He is Scandinavian for value. I'm glad we got one last one of those. Michael Harris, the second. There's Sal Stewart's rookie card. Brady Ebel. Ebel Knievel, I take it. For the Milwaukee Brewers. That is a really nice Walker Jenkins on that Ray Wave. Unnumbered, I guess. Yeah, he's unnumbered. Oh no, he is numbered. There it is. 322 of 350. That does not come through very easily. That's a really nice card for the Minnesota Twins, who always go as a random, and this time went to Michael. Congratulations on that one. Into his card Condon he goes. Kevin McGonigal, George Lombard Jr., and Ayun Nimala. So for anybody curious, we will the page on Facebook alone is going to stay for a while. There's actually plans for that coming up, but we are going to run a favourite card of all time competition. Now then, Cookie, it's good to see you, mate. But this definitely will make you laugh. This gentleman's name is Charlie Condon, and because you have a child's brain like I do, you will find that funny. Bryce Matthews, a rookie card for the Astros. Cole Young. Whoa, what are you? Ryan Waldschmidt, under the radar. Okay, again, it's just taking me by surprise because I've not opened any of this, I've not watched any of this, I've not seen, felt, or looked at any of this. That's a really cool insert card. Ryan Waldschmidt, under the radar. It's got some good elasticity to it, that name, if you ask me. JJ Weatherholt, Luis Pena, Seo Moon. There is Jack Wheeler again, whose autograph we have already pulled tonight, and Andrew Fisher. If you're not aware, by the way, Cookie, thank you very much for coming along and joining in on this. It is my last break that I will be doing, so it's quite nice that you're here for it, mate. Or at least this part of it. Tatsuya Imai for all the Astros as well. Kyle Schwarber. There's number 13 in the Bowman Top 100, Travis Bazana. Jose Urbina. Braden Montgomery for the White Sox, whose patch we've also pulled tonight so far. Miguel Mendez, Ethan Dorjes, and Andrew Salas. Once we're done with this box, by the way, don't go anywhere. We will be jumping straight into break 8. Thanks, mate. No, it is greatly appreciated. Many reasons going into it. Carl Stowers gets us started. Roki Sasaki, that is an intense face there. Another one of those electric sluggers. This time it is Junior Caminero. That's a really cool insert. Gabriel Rodriguez for the Guardians. They are stuck together somewhat. Oh, it's our next snakeskin. Oh, they're actually textured as well. I didn't realise that. Owen Carey. Owen Carey, this one for the Braves. I didn't realise that they were textured. That makes them even cooler, these snakeskin cards. Oh. There we go. They're really cool now. Even cooler, so. Daniel Ortiz, Zaire Hope, and Francisco Espinosa on first for the Dodgers. This is our halfway pack. I've got to say, so far, I've been really impressed with Bowman. I think the inserts have been excellent. The fact that we've got 3 numbered cards so far, I think that was probably going to be it, but 3 numbered cards is really good going as well. especially for one of them to be numbered to 25. That's an absolute banger. Jose Ramirez. There's a Nick Kurtz. Ah, there you go. So they're not that rare. Christian Moore. But they're still really cool. And I am still going to sleeve Mr. Moore. And I'm going to put him in a... there he goes in his card condon. And in a top loader as well. Daniel Pierce. That one is for the Tampa Bay Rays. Ethan Dorkeys for the Brew Crew. Okay. Handel Fry Encarnacion. That is a great first name. Handel Fry. Gavin Fine and Dylan Lewis. It's not quite as good as Handel Fry. Handel Fry might be my favourite first name I've ever heard. That is incredible. Yanquiel Fernandez. This one's probably going to make the wife giggle as well in the other room. Cam Schlittler. Yep, it did. Jose de Paula. That is another one of our under the radar inserts. They are really cool. Really, really cool. Like those. Let's put him with Ryan Walderschmidt. Thomas White for the Marlins. Blaine Bullard. That's a cool one for the Jays. Ahenis Kayama, sorry. Luis Serrana and a JJ Weatherholt. Handel Fry. What a fantastic name. Jimmy Crooks. He sounds like a 1920s mobster. Hey, it's Jimmy Crooks. Don't mess with Jimmy Crooks, okay? See? Make you swim with the fishes, see? Kazuma Okamoto. Liam Doyle is number 30 in our top 10. That's for the St. Louis Cardinals. There's Handel Fry. Handel Fry Encarnacion. Fantastic name. Might be my favourite player. Cash Mayfield. James Quinn Irons. That's a cool name as well. Juan Torres. And Thomas White. I don't know if Handel Fry is quite as good as Rolly Fingers, which is another one that's making wife laugh in the other room. Rolly Fingers, Handel Fry. Yeah, no, brilliant. Yeah, Blaine Bullard, he does sound like a Stanley creation superhero, purely for the alliteration. Handel Fry. Roman Anthony. Trey Turner. There is a Cal Riley on the Electric Sluggers. What a season he had. Daesan Hill. A Luis Pena, and that is one of our Prism cards. That's cool. Parks Harbour. Really not even trying anymore, are they? Parks Harbour. Okay. Oh. Is there two there? Yeah, no. Where do you like to go? Parks. Where else? The harbour. Cool kid name. Parks Harbour. What, Handel Fry or Parks? Either one. No, Parks is definitely the place that he was conceived, and Handel Fry is probably what they use as a sexual aid. That's my thinking on it. Luis Pena and Jojo Parker. Oh no, we've gone off track somewhere, haven't we? Bryce Churang. Mookie Betts, Peyton Tolley, Jace Mitchell, Theo Gillen, Giancarlo Sio, TJ Rumfield, and Kenley Hunter. Yeah, that's my thinking of it. Handel Fry was the sex aid, and Parks was the place of conceiving. Carrot Crochet. That's not even a funny one. The wife thought I said carrot crochet. There you go. He is now forever known as Carrots. Yeah, I agree with that. Substitute teacher vibes. Yep. Carrot Crochet. Edward Florentino, and he is number 25. This one for the Pittsburgh Pirates. There is a Jackson Churio Bowman Sterling. That's a nice one for the Brewers. So 2 Sterlings out of a hobby. That's pretty cool. That's good going. Oh, fiddlesticks. There you go. You all got one last fiddlesticks as well. Carlos Virahonda. David Hagerman. Aiva Arquette. Andrew Tess. There's an Orioles card. There's the first Orioles card that I remember seeing tonight, actually. And Owen Carey again. Yeah. That's the first Orioles card that I've seen tonight so far. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. Aaron Judge gets us going. Wow. Number 2, Kevin McGonigal. That's for the Detroit Tigers. Okay. 3-pair box. Carson Williams. A rookie card. This one is going out to the Rays on a random. Henry Lalane. Justin Gonzalez. Sam Peterson. Aiden Miller. And there is a Braden Montgomery. We are down to 4 packs of our Bowman. And then that is it for our penultimate break. Sammy Basayo is absolutely mashing when he's getting on the pitch, at least. Chase DeLorda. Brandon Sprout. Ricardo Cova. So we've had Carrots and now we've had Sprouts. That's cool. Seaver King. Matthias Lakem. Travis Bazana. And Braylon Antunes. I wonder if we can find a parsnip. Cabbage. Oh yeah, there is a Trey Cabbage. I wonder if Trey Cabbage is in here. There you go, we're getting Orioles for days now. Gunnar Henderson. Hunter Goodman. There's another one of those under the radar. 3rd one I've seen. Still absolutely love it. That is a fantastic insert. Really cool. Edward Florentino under the radar. They are really cool. This one for the Pirates. Focus. There you go. Victor Arias. This one for the Blue Jays. Matthew Ferreira. There's another one of our Prism cards. Let's pop you with Luis Pena. Daniel Hernandez, Anderson Arujo, and Alimbe Santa. Okay, Santa. Luis Morales, CJ Cephas, Gavin Killen. This one is for the San Francisco Giants, number 60 on our top 100. Victor Figueroa. He's also an Orioles card. Tyler Bremner for the A's. Nick Monasteri, Luis Cova, and Dowry Fernandez. And our last pack of our penultimate break was Josiah Gonzalez is on the back. There's our absolute flamethrower. If this guy's not Cy Young and Rookie of the Year and every other accolade that they can give him this year, then something is wrong. Jacob Misiorowski, been absolutely incredible. Jacob Melton, 2 Jacobs in a row. That is a nice Shohei Ohtani to grab on the Electric Sluggers. That is a fantastic one. Shohei Ohtani. Edward Florentino. Sung Jun Kim. Josh Owens. Oh, Gage Jump. I thought that was Gage Lump. It sounds like an instruction for a doctor. Gage Lump. Joshua Gonzalez. There we go. That rounds us out for break number 1 for tonight. Break number 7 in total. That is a really, really nice stage that we've accumulated there. Let's have a gander, see what we've got. I am impressed with that Bowman box. If you can still grab a Bowman box, do grab a Bowman box, because that was an awful lot of fun. There's absolutely loads out of there. There's the good mixture of chromes, good inserts. I think the inserts this season are some of the best that they've had, actually. I would say, anyway. Yeah, very nice. Got some good numbers. Pulled some big cards. Really cool. So, let's have a quick go back through. Jefferson Quiro got us started. He is numbered only to 15. 13 of 15, I should add. Braden Montgomery for the White Sox. Cash Mayfield was also numbered, this one to 290. And we got Dalen Lyle, McAvel, Chase Dollander, Kyle Riley, cool little Ray Wave, Christian Campbell, John Rave. How did I not pay more attention to that name? John Rave, that's cool. Michael McGreevy. Yeah, absolutely. Been a great box. Alejandro Osuna, Moises Ballesteros, Matthew Lugo, Adil Amador, Kumar Roca, Ryan Gusto, Mason Miller, Drake Baldwin, and Ricardo Cova. Those cards, like I say, are textured. They are gorgeous. They've really got that down this year. That's a really, you see they've refined it over the few years. Carson Williams, Jackson Churio, and Leo De Vries were our Bowman Sterlings. Matthew Ferreira and Luis Pena were our Prisms. Owen Carey was another one of our Snakeskins. And then these really cool radar, under the radars, Edouard Florentino, Josu De Paula, and Ryan Walderschmidt were all under the radar. And our top-loaded cards. Colson Montgomery, 14 of 25. Lovely low number on that one. Jack Wheeler, beautiful autograph, good penmanship. Is numbered 110 out of 150 on the first. Charlie Condon, in his card Condon, was one of our power cards. Christian Moore and Walker Jenkins was numbered 322 of 350. That's a lovely Ray Wave, or whatever that one is. Whatever, Mother Hubbard. Second Jack Wheeler auto. Oh, I think you're getting a bit greedy there, mate, to be honest. Okay. And just like that, the culmination of 4 years of hard work, graft, sellouts, hits, problems, mistakes, mispronunciations, good pronunciations, dropping cards, forgetting names, giveaways, duck races, random wheels, hundreds of names of people that have joined into breaks, 100 and at its peak 30 subscribers to the YouTube channel, 150 was our top on the Facebook page. I think I got 100 odd on the Instagram at one point. It's been fantastic. It really has. I'm sad to be stopping. I have got my reasons to be stopping, but this is now the final leg. So let's have our one last rundown in our final 5-box break. Adam Woolard with the Red Sox and the Cardinals, Chris with the Cubbies and the Nationals, Ben with the Yankees and the Mets, Mike with the Blue Jays and the Rays, Ben Alexander with the Dodgers and the Twins, Michael with the Brewers, Athletics, Rockies and Braves, Kev with the Mariners and the Angels, Matt Brindle with the White Sox and the Giants, Tim Dyson with the Orioles and the Padres, Taro Morris with the Pirates and the Marlins, Alan Wilson with the Royals and the Diamondbacks, Matt Ball, the Phillies and the Guardians, Paul with the Reds and the Tigers, and to finish us off, it's Ben Alexander with the Rangers and the Astros for one last time. We are going to get started with our Prism. Let's get an autograph on the board straight away, shall we? Let's pop these boxes over to one side in the order in which I will be breaking them. And we are going to get going with our Panini Prism. Panini has treated us very kindly over the years. I've always been a big advocate of Panini as a product myself. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. I know a lot of people like to have the official autographs, the proper ones. For me, it's always been the autograph of that player. I've never minded particularly that it's not official or any of those things. For me, it's just cool to have that card that has been autographed or has got a piece of an autograph on it or a bit of memorabilia. It's just cool. And they're also, obviously, a lot cheaper to get a hold of, which has been one of the reasons that I've been able to run these breaks for so long that I have. Ooh, purple. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. As long as counting hasn't changed, we have got 6 packs. Good luck, ladies and gents. Here we go. 1 guaranteed autograph. Manny Ramirez is our back card. Ooh, shiny. Mike Piazza. Tony Olivia. Chase DeLauter. There is an Ethan Anderson for the Orioles. There's another Tony Olivia, this one on the rainbow foil. There's a Paul Skeens firework just behind him. Look at that Monte Irvin. I think that might be cheating though, holding that many bats at once. You're more or less guaranteed to hit the ball. Well, unless you're a bit slow, which probably would be of that many bats. Ken Griffey Sr. That's a cool one. Ian Kinsler. And there is indeed Manny Ramirez on the back. Just a little fleck on him there. There it goes. Cool. These are really nice cards, actually. 2025 Panini Prism. Like I say, I am an advocate for Panini as an entity in the hobby. I do enjoy them. They definitely have their place. Homer Bush Jr. Jim Rice. No dice, Jim Rice. From one of my favourite Broken Lizard films. Augustine Ramirez. The rookie card. Boston Bateman. Edwin Encarnacion. That is our second Encarnacion tonight. And that is a lovely insert. Look at that for an insert. Dingers. James Tibbs III for the San Francisco Giants. It is not numbered. That is a beautifully impactful insert. That's a gorgeous card. That is something that I feel like Panini do really well. I feel their inserts are excellently executed. Yeah. Metropodes. Why does it sound like that when I say it? Meat drapes. It's Metropodes, sir. Stalin Kaba. Thomas Harrington. Ricky. There's the late, great Ricky Henderson. And Pedro Martinez. Look at those eyes. Pedro is gonna kill ya. So we are still looking for our one autograph out of this box. This is only our third pack, to be fair. We're halfway through. Mac Horvath for the Orioles is at the back. Billy Martin. Seems cheating putting black and white cards in there, actually. They're really cool. Zebby Matthews. Carter Johnson. Chandler Simpson, the absolute speed freak. There's Starling Kaba again. On the orange/gold, it is Whitey Ford. And he is numbered 104 of 399. Whitey Ford. For the Yankees, I believe. Pablo Sandoval. This one is also for the Giants. Nelson Cruz. Marcelo Mayer on the rookie card. And there is Mac Horvath for the Baltimore Orioles. No. Tampa Bay. Oh. We must have traded him. Fiddlesticks. Exactly. I knew that name from somewhere. Thank you very much. Whitey Ford. Paul O'Neill. Hideki Matsui. That's a cool one to get as well for the Yanks. Colt Emerson. Jesus Mare. Or if we want to pronounce it in the Queen's thick old English, Jesus Made. It's like American Made, except more reliable. Ken Griffey Sr. Ethan Salas. Dylan Cruz on the rookie card. On the pink, there is Ty Cobb. Cracked ice is gorgeous. Dante Nori. And there is Ethan Salas again. Dontrell. That's cool. Dontrell Willis. See, that's also something that you get with these, with the Prism Panini cards. You get a lot of names that you don't usually see. Even in the Heritage and the archives and things like that. There's names in here that you don't often see. I mean, how many cards are you going to get for Elston Howard? That's pretty cool. That's a nice one. Bryce Eldridge. Shoeless Joe Jackson. Jace LaViolette. It's a beautiful name. Ryan Zimmerman is our next on an orange gold. He's also numbered to 399. Mr. Zimmerman for the Washington Nationals. There's our third. Ken Griffey Sr. We're going for a rainbow. This one probably might make the wife laugh, not sure. Pee Wee Reese. It did. I wonder, shall we put Pee Wee in a condom? I'm going to put my Pee Wee in a condom. Suggestively as well, it is a pink Pee Wee going in a condom. So, just because it's my last stream and it makes me giggle. Harry Ford, formerly of the Seattle Mariners, and Juan Valera. So unless Panini have done the very Panini thing and shorted us an autograph, which is quite possible, Panini points incoming, we're getting an autograph out of this pack. So last pack magic, we've had one last pack magic, which is it's of a git to open. That's probably for all the Pee Wee jokes. I take it back. I'm very sorry. I'll grow up a bit. Maybe one day. Tommy White for the Oakland Athletics. Enrique Bradfield Jr. That is cool. Couldn't tell me that that is a unofficial card. Also, that batting helmet looks ridiculously big on his head. That looks like... I forget the bad guy's name from Spaceballs, but that looks like the size hat that he wears in Spaceballs. Paul Konerko. Ryan Johnson is our rookie autograph for this pack. And that is for the Los Angeles Angels. I've got to say, though, Ryan, try harder. That autograph, and it's clever, it's all right, yeah. It's got the R, it's got the J. Actually, the more I look at it, the better that is. It's very simple. It looks like a B with a dot after it. But no, it encapsulates the R, there's the J, there's the dot. No, that's fine, actually. I take it back. I'm very sorry, Ryan Johnson. Excellent work. And you are also numbered as well. Oh. Can we see that? 45 of 99. Here was me thinking that you were just a standard orange/gold numbered to 399 or... Nope. 99. Fantastic. Let me put you next to my pink Pee Wee. There's Paul O'Neill. Deion Sanders. That's cool. On a prismatic. There's a second sighting of Jim Rice, which does include the saying of "No dice, Jim Rice." Robin Ventura. Ventura? Yes, Satan. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were someone else. Harlan Susana and Caleb Lomavita. And that gets us done for Prism. This is going far too fast. So let's go with Heritage 2026. Friend of the channel on the very front. This is Michael Nelson Trout on our 2026 Heritage. There's a blaster box of this. To see us on our way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packs. Cool. Well, no time like the present. So tell me right now, what have you got to lose? What have you got to lose? Bit of Slipknot. Brandon Nimmo. Finding Nimmo. There is Carrot Crochet again, this time side by side with Logan Webb, so this one will be going out to the Red Sox. Spencer Strider with his fabulous mustache for the Braves. There's the home run leader for the Royals, Sally Captain Perez. Young-Hoo Lee. There's a blue Owen Casey. And that is for the Chicago Cubs. Nice colour match on that one. On a rookie card. Congratulations on that one, Chris. And Riley Green is our Rainbow Foil AL All-Stars. And Wilyer Abreu, also for the Red Sox. No way. Oh, no, it's a different Rice. Never mind. This one's Basmati. Matt Wallner. Dalton Varsho. It looks like he's just been pulled over at the side of the road after beating up a hedgehog with a baseball bat. For the Blue Jays. Ke'Bryan Hayes for the Reds. There's a Max Muncy for the Athletics. Cam Smith. That's a good one for the Astros. Manny Machado for the Padres. And then for the Mariners, he is a bit bendy. That card has got a certain bend to it. Victor Robles. That's one of our pink speckle parallels out of here. Victor Robles. And then it is this generation's No Dice Ben Rice. Or, as I've affectionately now called him, Basmati. Soon to be friend of the channel. No, he's getting in too late. Ooh, that's cool. Record breaker, Ellie De La Cruz for the Reds. Corey Seager for the Rangers. Edgar Quero for the White Sox. There he is, Michael Nelson Trout. Friend of the channel, of course. Chris Bryant for the Rockies. Jose Caballero. There's a Jackson Churio on the green. And a Slade Sissoni. Not numbered, of course, on the green parallel. There's Jared Jones, gets us going in this pack for the Pirates. Shoto Imenaga for the Cubbies. There's Christian Yelich. Ketel Marte for the Diamondbacks, looking very proud of himself there. Hunter Brown for the Astros. Jackson Merrill. A rookies. Bob Seymour is going to take this one for the Rays, as he is the top left player. And Nolan McLean for the Mets. No relation, obviously, to John McClane, because he's a fictional character. Cal Riley takes this one, as he rightfully should. Home run leaders for the Mariners as our left-hand player. Luis Severino for the Athletics. That's a cool Gleyber Torres All-Stars card. Michael Harris, the second. Kyle Isbell. Willie Adames. Carson Weisenhunt. He is also very bent. And Miguel Andujar. Nice card for the Giants. Carson Weisenhunt. Rookie card. Hey, Mr. Weisenheimer. Good to see ya. More gangsters. Ooh, CJ Abrams is on our reverse. There's another bendy card in the middle of there. Let's get this one out of the way. It's Nick Kurtz on the cup card. Jackson Jobe. Alec Bohm. Sammy Basayo. Yoshinobu Yamamoto for the Dodgers. Brian. One last time. Woo! For the Mariners. For the Angels. It's a Jorge Soler. I don't know why these cards are all quite as bendy as they are. They are incredibly bendy. Don't know if it's the way they've been stored, stacked, printed, what. but they are very bendy. Nationals, CJ Abrams is our back card. Has anybody else noticed that with these, by the way? That the cards are, or those speckles and such, are particularly bendy. No bendy in this one, at least. Oh, it's one of our green parallels. Speaking of which, Hunter Green, confusingly for the Reds. There is Jeff McNeil, Dalen Lyle, my man Mountie. That's cool. Glad to see him on the last break. Ryan Mountcastle, you can share with Michael Nelson Trout. Yuri Perez, Victor Scott II for the Cardinals. There's a Cade Horton, this time on the green for the Cubbies. And Francisco Lindor for the Mets. This is our last pack of Heritage. We've got Chase Meadroth, gets us started. Luke Kishal. Addison Barger. Marcelo Mayer. Otto Lopez. Jape Mangum. World Series Yamamoto. That's a cool picture card. And Noelvi Marte for the Reds. Thank you very much, Ryan and Michael Nelson Trout, for popping along. So, let's have a bit more Bowman. "42 cards. We have got 2. Have we 2? Have they changed the format? They have changed the format, haven't they? There are no Mojo packs. That's right, I remember. Outrage. No Mojo packs. So let's see what they're going to give us in place of said Mojo packs. They're in every pack now. Not sure how I feel about that, but there it is. Okay, well, let's see how this goes, shall we? Liam Doyle. Doyle? And Yervet Perez. Flawless. Ooh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm alright with it, actually. Tarek Skubal for the Tigers. There is a Max Clark on the Sterling. This time a Sterling on the Mojo. That looks absolutely fantastic, actually. That really does look awesome. Yeah. That Sterling design with the Mojo. That's a home run. Let's see what I did. Moises Chase. Braden Ebel. And Colson Montgomery. Can we find a handle fry Mojo? That's the question. We want handle fry Mojo. Jesus made. Caden Scarborough. CJ Cephas. Justin Gonzalez. That's a question. That's a cool one though. Connor Griffin. That's a cool one. Ooh, and we're getting these optic ones too. These laser ones too. There's TJ Rumfeld this time round. And that is for the New York Yankees. Let's get Ernie Clement popped to one side as we put TJ Rumfeld with the laser parallel. Are the Mojos now less likely to be numbered or have autographs because they're in these standard packs? We'll see, because we've done pretty well, to be honest, with numbers and autos out of our Mojo packs in the past. So let's see. Jude Warwick. Josh Noth. Fernando Tatis Jr. Andrew Fisher. There's another Jack Wheeler, Theo Gillen, and Manny Machado. So I get that we're getting 14 of them now. Are you more unlikely to get a numbered one? Walker Yannick. Here is an Ethan Holiday, our first sighting on a first. That would be cool as a mojo. Bubba Chandler on a rookie card. That's a nice one for the Pirates. There's a JJ Weatherholt. Jude Warwick. And David Davilio. And Byron Buxton. Usually one numbered per box. Yeah. I know it was never guaranteed in the old format either, but it's, like I say, it was just something that I noticed that we were quite fortunate with previously. Henry Lelaine, Joshua Gonzalez, there's a Carter Jensen for the Kansas City Royals. It's a nice one there. Owen Carey for the Braves on the first. Cash Mayfield. And JJ Weatherholt on the laser. Yoran Alvarez, one of the criminally unrated players, I feel. I don't know if that's purely because he plays for the Astros or what, but I feel like Alvarez is often overlooked. He's one of the best power hitters currently in the game. We've got a double Trout. Ooh, that is jumpy. That's not me, by the way. For some reason, I'm just able to see the stream on the side. That is jumpy as heck. I'm really sorry about that. Daniel Pierce. Brady Ebel. There's another Daniel Pierce, that time on a first. Juan Soto on the Electric Sluggers, and this one is numbered 58 of 99. It's an Electric Sluggers Mojo, 58 of 99. So we did indeed get one numbered. So that's pretty cool. Oh, that's okay. Must just be this then. Dicking about. Owen Carey. Anderson Anderson. And Michael Nelson Trout. Okay, cool. The Mojos. A bit different. I don't know if I'm overly fond of it, but it is what it is. We are going to save Platinum for the end, and we're going to go with Series 2. So, more often as not, you're going to find a relic from these boxes. They are a nice and cheap way of getting a lot of cards in one go. We have got a silver pack in the top of here. Is that going to be the last pack we open? I'm going to make that the last pack we open on the channel. Because why the heck not? One of them's got to be the last pack. Might as well be a silver pack, eh? Ooh. There we go. Wow. Well, I am honoured. And see a backwards card already. I've said it. I said it was Series 1. I'm going to say it again. I don't like this design as much as I did previous years. I get that it's stitched. I get that it's part of the uniform. I still don't. It doesn't hit me. It doesn't do anything for me, unfortunately. Josh Naylor. In fact, blame this design for me quitting. There you go. That's it. Topps killed me this year. Jaden Murray, rookie card for the Astros. Jack Dreyer, Juan Soto, Jack Sawinski. How is Jack Sawinski still getting cards? That's really cool. Connolly Early, Kyle Higashioka. The Twins on a celebratory card. There is Daryl Hanace, Lou Gehrig. Yeah, it's a standard flagship insert. Lou Gehrig. It's cool to get a Lou Gehrig card, I suppose. Chase Meadroth in that now iconic City Connect jersey for the White Sox, and Cody Bellinger. Now that it's settled on everybody, what does everybody else think of the flagship design this year? Are we fans? Do we not like it as previous years? How do we feel about it? Trevor McDonald. That's not how I remember him. PJ Paulin. He's considerably whiter, in fact, isn't he? And a lot younger. Good job, Trev. Tristan Casas. Edouard Julian. Jack Flaherty. Jake Cronenworth. Christian Montes de Oca. Xavier Edwards. Taylor Walls. Our backward card is a Joey Ortiz on a rainbow foil. 2024. Oh yeah, glorious design. Absolutely glorious. I think they, I think 24 and 25 were 1 and 1A for me. Well, I'll try and put some lipstick on first, mate. Caden Danner and Tanner Bibi. Ooh, that's sort of subject, isn't it? Not that Bibi. Him and the Don have fallen out, haven't they? Old Hair Bear bunch. Bobby Shett in Mets gear. That's gross. The Angels ripping packs pre-game. That's cool. Reese Olsen. There's Jordan Alvarez again. Bryce Johnson. Alan Rangel. The Orioles. That must be from a couple of seasons ago because we had nothing to celebrate from last year. Yeah, I mean, that's more of a player in the release as opposed to the design itself. Brent Rooker, Will Smith, there's Carlos Correa for the Astros, Taijuan Walker, and a Bryce Eldridge rookie card. Randy Vasquez, Drew Summers, Zach Veen, Mitch Keller. I love that jersey as well. It's really cool. Rafael Flores, Parker Meadows, Joe Musgrove. And there we go. It is Password Garcia. And that is our patch. Player worn memorabilia. This one is going out to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Congratulations, Taro, sorry. Your first break with me, and you've hit a patch. That's pretty awesome, mate. Well done. Chris Bryant and Kyle Lehigh. Fabulous. That's a really nice patch as well. The golding on, in fact, I'm just going to double, because that's got like golding around it. It's not numbered, but it is really nice. They've done a really good job with that, actually. It's much better than the standard patch cards that you've gotten in years previous. I'm quite happy with that and quite impressed. Young-Hoo Lee, Edjuniel Nunes, Dylan Dingler, Ryan O'Hearn, Jock Pedersen. There's a Chicago White Sox celebratory one. There's Silent J, Heston Kierstad, Hurston Waldrop, Stephen Kwan, Johan Rojas sliding in there, Mason Wynn, and Paul Gervais. Gervais? Ricky Gervais? So's your face. My wife really needs to go to bed because she's got work in the morning. But she's sitting there, sort of monging, giggling at names coming out. Still think Rolly Fingers is the best. Denzer Guzman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. That is our third different Encarnacion tonight. Oswaldo Cabrera, Chase Dollander on the Future Stars, Trevor Story, Simeon Woods Richardson, McCade Brown, Kyron Paris, Michael Garcia, Javi Baez. Ooh, glove work. Lovely. Jarrett Jones and P.T. Halpin, or Halpin, sorry. Oh, that makes it sound like a young kid that's trying to help you. P.T. Halpin? Yes, mate, P.T. is Halpin. Good P.T. Sorry, how old is P.T.? P.T. Wow, he's 24. Really condescended. Mr. Halpin. I'm very sorry. Horror. I'm Halpin. Mike Tuckman. Giles Chisholm. Moises Ballesteros. Ian Happ. Andres Chaparro. Cora Crawford. Austin Martin. Nolan Hoffman. Willia Abreu. Zebby Matthews. Jon Moncada. And Christian Javier. That's our first dry pack, actually. Now I think about it. Everything else has had at least a little bit of Sonson inside. Marcus Semien. Nassim Nunes. Ryan Feltner. Andres Jimenez. The All Smiles red card. Chris Sale, Cade Cavalli, Kyle Harrison, Abner Ribe. There's an Aaron Judge on the All-Star, Jorge Polanco, and Mitch Farris. Thank you very much for everybody that has come along, watched tonight, joined in, commented. It's always been very lovely to have the commenters whilst I'm doing these breaks. Makes it much more fun to have people to bounce off of. Brian Ashcraft. It's a double pirate start with Hunter Barco. There is Shohei Ohtani, speaking of All-Stars. Eric Wagaman. Brandon Finding Nemo with the Tampa Bay Rays. Davis Schneider. Beantown Buds for the Boston Red Sox. Nick Allen. And then we have a numbered card. And it is our... Oh, that's lovely. A vintage stock. Drew Summers for the Detroit Tigers. And he is numbered 44. Focus. Focus. Why won't you focus? Why won't you focus? You're going to have to take my word for it. Yeah, absolutely great hit. These vintage stocks are very hard to find. Drew Summers, 44 of 99. You can see the sort of focus. There you go. 44 of 99. Drew Summers vintage stock. Blaze Alexander. That is the first Blaze Alexander card for the Orioles. That's a lovely one. And Kyle Isbell. Or he's not Bell. is Bell. His little bit of Bell. Just the end. Matt Chapman, Cam Sanders, Ben Joyce, Christian Walker, Alec Thomas, Nick Lofton, that's Connor Norby, Joe Boyle, the Seattle Mariners, Bobby Witt Jr. for the Kansas City Royals, and this one is more of that glove work. Lovely. The Love Glove. Andrew Palente and Josh Simpson. Although Love Glove, would that not just be another condom? I think it would. We are past the halfway mark on our penultimate box of our final break. As Justin Dean gets us going. It's Tyler O'Neill, Andrew Monasterio, George Springer, Quinn Priester, Annie Clement, good jumping card, that's a nice jumping card. Cam Smith on the Future Stars, Austin Hedges, Jared Triolo, Andrew Jones, going to be more glove work? It is. Cool one for the Braves, Andrew Jones. Tyler Ward, the number 3 for the Baltimore Orioles. And Carlos Correa for the Houston Astros. For the Colorado Rockies, starting us off, Reynaldo Lopez. Oh, we are back to normal. Javier Sanoja, Nathan Eovaldi, Cleveland Take Flight, Dansby Swanson, Harry Ford of the Washington Nationals on the rookie card there, Jahmai Jones, Michael King, Kyle Yastrzemski. Okay, that's more of the glove work. Oh, wow. That's actually numbered 50 of 50. That one is much easier to see. Kyle Yastrzemski for the Boston Red Sox. Congratulations on that one. Probably to Adam Woolard. So that is our second numbered card from this box. That's a great little hit. George Kirby and Jose Corniel. So 2 numbered cards and a patch. Yeah, good box. I was literally just about to say I'm getting a bit fed up of the glove work cards, but that one made it a little bit more worth it. Guardians win. JJ Bleday. Tyler Glasnow, Tyrone Taylor, Ryan Helsley, Spencer Steer, Alejandro Carrillo, Manny Machado, Robbie Ray. There's a George Brett on the All-Star card, Raisel Iglesias, Sandy Alcantara. Yeah, I'm impressed with this. Series 2 is usually quite unspectacular. As far as the release goes, it's the middle one, obviously. Just has the guys that slightly missed out on Series 1 and the ones that they can't hang on to until the until update comes out. But no, good box so far. Johnny DeLuca, the Reds, Tyler Anderson. There's a Jake Myers stretching card. That's cool. Bryson Stott, Brooks Lee on the Future Stars, Logan Allen, Joe Paguero. There's Westy, Jake Bowers, Wyatt Langford. Look at that. It's just throwing the ball, obviously, there. That's cool. And Pirates, O'Neill Cruz, in the back of there, kind of Falafa to IKF. It's making me wonder what's in that silver pack, that's for sure. It's staring at me. Newt! Last Newt bar one last time. Jake Palish, Austin Wins, Cole Reagans, Alec Burleson, Jonathan Pintara, the Miami Marlins getting the job done. Denzel Clark, that is one of his home run robberies from last season. Hae-Sung Kim, it's Austin Riley on the 75-year insert, Kevin Alcantara, and Brian Rocchio. One, two, three, four, 5 packs left. Griffin Conine, Shane McClanahan, the New York Yankees, Kyle Bradish, Logan O'Hoppe, Isaac Paredes, Eugenio Suarez, Brandon Lau, Tatsuo Imai, Cade Povich is our reverse card. That is our second rainbow parallel, rainbow foil, rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. $6.97. I'm not sure what I'm reading there, mate. Elaborate. Rangers Suarez and Trey Yesavage. What have I missed? 697 Kevin McGonigal, Detroit Tigers. 698 JJ Weatherall. 699 Carson Benge. 700 Justin Crawford. What have I missed? Is that oh, okay, they're the short prints. Okay, thank you. Oh, I'll be going back through everything to find short prints, missing labels, different colours, all sorts. I always go back through them, but thank you very much for that. It gives me a good heads up. Freddie Peralta, Shane Bieber, DC Dudes, Justin Steele, Philip Abner, there's my man Mounty, Robert Stevenson, Jesus Sanchez, JP Crawford, that's cool. Tony Gwynn on the MLB leaders, his batting average of 394, that is insane. Tanner Gordon and Kike Burrow, Mike, couldn't have got that wronger, could I? Much more wrong, I should say, not wronger. Luis Torrens, Frambo Valdez, Hunter Green, Aaron Nola, Blake Perkins, Dylan Cease, the Belting Bros for the Seattle Mariners, Nick Raquette, Noah Cameron for the Royals, Josh Hader, Zach Cole, Slade Sissoni. And running out of packs, I'm running out of room. Logan Henderson, Joey Cantillo, Nick York, Seiya Suzuki, Jeff McNeil, Luis Garcia Jr., Ryan Walker, Blas Castano, Carson Kelly, Ichiro Sikurum, Brian Reynolds, and Carter Jensen. And that's last pack of Series 2. With Luis Castillo, Cody Loyerson, Keith Almate, Seth Lugo, Nolan Gorman, Jack Little, Jordan Lawler, Luis Severino, Emmett Sheehan, Yandy Diaz, Lou Bob, and Jason Dominguez one last time. Say it with me. Jason, because double S spells Jason, and I will die on that hill. It is not Jason. Honestly, I don't know what to expect from this Chrome Platinum. I've heard that they're good. Yeah, absolutely had to hit Jason. These look like Christmas wrapping. The green and red. It looks like Christmas wrapping paper. Ooh, I'm excited now. I'm excited for this box. A big old bit of cardboard in the bottom of the box. And then don't forget, we have got that silver pack still sitting there staring at us. Let's move that back. Let's move him here. Good luck, everybody. This is our final box. These are our final packs. 1 Chrome autograph. 24 packs. Yeah, 20 packs, that's it. Our last 20 packs of Ryanman breaks. Thank you for the journey, everybody. Christopher Morel, the facsimile autographs on there. When I first got into collecting cards, big thumbprint on there, I'm very sorry. When I first got into collecting cards, I said to myself, if I can get a facsimile autograph, I'll be happy. And then it just goes and builds from there. And it has become a major facet of my life. Baseball has been, it's been there. You guys have all been there for everyone. It's such a great community. It's been such a wonderful community to be part of. I still will be part of it, obviously, dipping into the groups, buying cards here and there, maybe even joining a couple of breaks from maybe in the future. But yeah, it really has been wonderful. Thank you all. Christopher Morel gets us started. There is a Mike Yastrzemski. Tim Raines. And the kid, Ken Griffey Jr. Good mixture pack. Bit of current, bit of previous. Dennis Eckersley. Yogi Berra for the New York Yankees. It's another card to 50. This time it is Shea Whitcomb. That's our 3rd card to 50 in this break, or in these 2 breaks. Is it? Oh no, we've definitely got a 50 of 50. This one is 23 of 50. Shea Whitcomb, and that's going out to Ben with the Astros. Congratulations on that rookie card there, mate. And Reese Hines on this one. And I'm what? 3 packs in, and this is already an awesome product, and card stock is brilliant. The pictures are brilliant. Yeah, really big fan of this so far. Duke Ellis for the New York Yankees. Jordan Beck, 46 of 150 is our on-card autograph for the Colorado Rockies. Our last autograph on Ryanman breaks. Potentially, you never know. Could have a loaded box. And it is for the Colorado Rockies. Fantastic. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Jordan Beck. Good bit of penmanship as well there. Love it. Absolutely love it. Adrian Gonzalez on our Prism. And Justin Verlander for the Giants. So that's 2 numbered cards, 4 packs down. This one is 16 to go. Carlos Correa. Derek Jeter. That's cool. With a city in the background. I don't know if that's a little bit different. But that's really cool. Derek Jeter. Rafi Devers is our next Prism. And Jose Cruz. Look at that for a throwback gear for the Astros. Fabulous. Yeah, I thought there was something strange about that card. Absolutely. Let me go back to it in a sec. Edwin Diaz. Max Fried. I'm trying to be really careful with these because they are a bit smudgy. Sammy Sosa. And Tim Tower. Let me go back to Jeter. So the city variation, eh? Well, duh, Ryan. That makes an awful lot of sense, doesn't it? Being as though, you know, New York is right behind his head. I don't know if it's the time or the occasion getting to me. But yeah, cool. Woo! Very nice. Who got the Yankees? Who got the Yankees, Ben? Who was it, Ben? So you're happy with that one then? Not for sale. Oh, that's more than fair enough, mate. Carl Yastrzemski. I'm sorry it's not a 101. We've had a cool Carl Yastrzemski so far tonight. Stephen Kwan. Cookie Kwan, #1 in the West Side. Paul Goldschmidt. And Seren Rafaela. There's an awful lot of turning with these cards. I am very sorry. It might make you a bit motion poorly. The captain, Derek Jeter, right? Jeremy Pena. A Mickey Mantle. Go on, tell me that's a £1,000 card. Oh my word, that one behind it is even better. Sorry, it's not Mickey Mantle, sorry. It is. That's really cool. So we've got Mickey on one side and Roger Maris on the reverse. Is that a misprint? Mickey Mantle and Roger Maris. That is a juicy burger. Yeah, I suspect it's deliberate, but that's cool as heck. Oh, which side do you display? Also, 21 of 150. Willy Adames. Legendary Jewels, maybe? Willy Adames is cool. for the Giants, numbered to 150. It's 21 of 150, in fact. And then Royce Lewis. Legendary Duels, I'm calling it. Yeah, even so. Legendary Duos. Yeah, I see what you mean about these boxes. These are absolutely killer. Corey Seager. Alec Burleson. Miguel Cabrera. And Kirby Puckett. I don't know if he's in this release, but I'll feel cheated if I don't get a Robin Yount. I usually get something Robin Yount when I've got legendary players available. Eddie Murray, one of my favourite cards in my collection. Go back on the channel, have a look through my top 10 Orioles cards. That is one of my favourite cards. And Eddie Murray autograph on a bit of baseball. Beautiful. Jim Edmonds for the California Angels. Xavier Edwards for the Miami Marlins. And Moises Ballesteros. Why have you all got to be sideways, backwards, upside down, and so on? It's really, really annoying. And I can't imagine it makes for awfully good viewing either. Me flipping cards all over the place. Ryan McMahon for the Yankees. Dansby Swanson. There's a lovely Ichiro. Beautiful card. Kev will be happy with that one. And Dylan Cruz for the Nationals. If you can find this out in the wild still, get a box. This is such a fun release. Rhys Hoskins. Cliff Lee for the Phillies. Yoshinobu Yamamoto for the LA Dodgers. And Corbin, I swear I'm not Holland Winfield, Carroll. Although I don't think anybody's ever seen them in the same room together. Just saying. Zach Veen. Ah, there are 5 cards in this pack. Quality Control. Justin Steele. Randy Johnson. That's a cool looking card. And then we've also got a Connor Norby. Right, let's get this sorted. Cecil Fielder. Beautiful card for the Detroit Tigers. Connor Norby is numbered 73 of 100 on a rookie card. That one is going to be heading out to the Marlins. And then Randy Johnson on that rainbowy parallel. Tops, Rails and Sails. Big unit. That's an awesome looking card. That's like stadium club level. Like awesome looking card. Truly is. Really nice card, that one. These packs don't want to open particularly well. Brenton Doyle. Chanho Park. Okay, well that makes up for it. There's only 3 in this bloody pack. And Scott Rowland, who looks suspiciously, and I know most of you won't get this, but some of you might, In this picture alone, he looks suspiciously like one of the guys from Anchorman. One of Ron Burgundy's mates. The guy that does the sports breakdowns. I'm not sure of his name. He's in absolutely loads of stuff, but that's who he looks like. Vinny Pascantino. That's a good one for the Royals. Ryan Helsley. You're not going to be able to unsee that either now. Adrian Beltre. And Will Warren. What is it? Tex Slazenger or something daft like that. There's Vladdy. A big cheeky grin. Mr. October. Reggie Jackson. Focus. There you go. Josh Hader. And Honus Wagner for the Pittsburgh Pirates. You might tell that I've slowed down a little bit. I don't know. I'm trying to drag it out a bit. I know that we're nearing 2 hours and it is a very long break, and I'm sorry, but it's bittersweet. Wilson Contreras, Eugenio Suarez, Jimmy Rollins, and Tim Raines for the Montreal Expos. So that one will be going to the Washington Nationals. What's his character's name, Ben? Just out of morbid fascination. Do you know it? Here's another Randy, the big unit for the D-backs. Okay, so this is going to be another one of our legendary duos. It is Michael Nelson Trout. Oh, that's lovely. And Nolan Ryan. That's a really nice one. That's a really nice card. Love those. Friend of the channel, of course, by the way. Ooh, Topps logoed to $4.99. That is a Chris Bassett, formerly of the Toronto Blue Jays. Number to 499. Congratulations on that one. 286. That is a Topps logo card. And Jairo Iriarte for the White Sox. Yeah, it does look a bit like The Rock. Brandon Finding Nimmo. Paul O'Neill. That's cool. Tommy Edman. And Cameron Misner. How many numbered? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 numbered so far. We got 2 packs left. Encarnacion Strand. Isaac Paredes. Augustine Ramirez. And Alan Trammell. Yeah, 5 numbered cards. One of which is an autograph. And then we've got that Derek Jeter exclusive. That's, yeah, really cool box. Go grab yourself one. Fred Lynn from the Fred Lynn Files. Jared Kelenic. Tony Gwynn. He knows just how good he is. And Sammy Sosa is our last regular card. And it all comes down to this. 4 years. Lots of breaks. I don't know how many. 100 maybe? 70? I don't know. X amount of sellouts. So many different people have joined in over the years. I'm honoured that you all chose me as many times as you did to break with. It really has been truly an honour to provide you with these silly little cardboard pictures of people playing a sport thousands of miles away. I really have loved doing these for you guys, holding these little pieces of memorabilia, wonderful signatures, these bits of history. It's been ace. And with that, we are down to 4 cards. Well, who else? Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge is our first mojo. He's followed by Cal Riley, or Raleigh, for the Chicago Cubs. It is Seiya Suzuki. And the very last card of Ryanman Breaks. Well, it had to be an Oriole. Had to be an Oriole. Adley Rutschman. Thank you, guys. I'm going to very quickly run through. That's cool. So for one last time, let's have a rundown. Jordan Beck is our Platinum Auto, numbered 46 of 150, sorry. I went to the Colorado Rockies. The captain, Derek Jeter, popped his head in for one last break. There's our New York City parallel. Ryan Johnson. I actually really like that autograph for the Angels. There's Pee Wee Reese, my pink Pee Wee in a card condom. TJ Rumfeld on the laser parallel. Kyle Yastrzemski was numbered 50 to 50 on the glove work. Drew Summers, we got a vintage stock. They're numbered to 99, 44 of 99. Max Clark was our mojo on the Bowman Sterling, beautiful. Password Garcia for the Pittsburgh Pirates with this rookie patch. Player worn memorabilia. Really, really nice card. The little filigree gold work on there is gorgeous. For the Angels, Jorge Soler. Joey Ortiz made himself known for the Brew Crew. The Electric Sluggers, Juan Soto, 58 of 99. Ryan Zimmerman was numbered to 399, as was Whitey Ford. Also, the Ryan Johnson card was numbered to 99. For the Giants, Carson Wisenhunt on the optic. That Dinger's card is really cool. James Tibbs III. For the Mariners, Victor Robles. Chicago Cubs got on the board with an Owen Casey. Kate Povich, the Orioles. JJ Weatherholt. And then our numbered cards started with Shea Whitcomb, was numbered 23 of 50 for the Astros. Absolutely glorious. Connor Norby was numbered 73 of 100 for the Marlins. Willie Adames was 21 of 150 for the Giants. That big unit on a beautiful card there. Michael Nelson Trout was paired up with Nolan Ryan on our legendary duos. Friend of the channel, Michael Nelson Trout. Mickey Mantle and Roger Maris on that legendary duo. And then Chris Bassett, 286 of 499 on the Topps logo card. And just one more time, the very last card pulled on the Ryanman Breaks channel. Adley Rutschman. Thank you all so very much. It has been a pleasure, an honour. Thank you all. See you next time. Ta-da.